Welcome back, my faithful legionnaires, to another episode of GTA mod reviews slash showcases. Now today we are doing a fun one, so I hope you enjoy it as I am enjoying making it. So legionnaires, as per usual, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as it really does help us out. It is one small little click for you, but for us here, it is something massive. We are up to 57, so it seems like some of you listened and are trying to make us a bigger channel. Now, I will mention that I am in the process of making up a Patreon due to one of my Legionnaire friends have asked, well, not asked, recommended that it should be a good idea to do. Therefore, when I do make some new videos and whatnot, and we got it going properly, it is launched already. I will leave a link in the description below. There's not much on it at the moment, but eventually we will end up trying to get some merch in the store, which will probably be something in the lines of the logo, you know, on the front there with a big picture on the back, something like that. We haven't yet decided. We're still on the fence on how to look for the merch, but the Patreon will be left in the link in the description. If you want to go and subscribe to that, feel free. Don't feel like you have to, but eventually we'll be posting there first and then YouTube second, so that way whoever's on the Patreon, the Legionnaires on Patreon, will get it first, and then also some merch. Now we're past that. Let's get on with the video. We are heading over here to our normal little airfield in our famous Nissan Titan. Still waiting for Nissan, just putting it out there. But we are looking at the awesome ARC-170. It is a beautiful, beautiful model by the same person who has done a lot of our previous models that we've looked at. Now, I got cinematic mode working again, so we are able to get in nice and close. This thing has got some awesome detailing on it. I personally like this ship. It is one of my fan favorites. Not my personal favorite. My personal favorite is the Z95 Headhunter, so just putting it out there. If anyone wants to make that mod for us and we will review it, that would be absolutely awesome. Now, what's really cool is that you got two clones. You got one there and one in the rear gunner seat. This is your seat here, which we will hop inside soon enough and give a good look-see of what the view from the cockpit is. But at the moment, this is what we can see here, which is absolutely awesome, and the Titan in there in the background. Now, I will say this model has only one afterburner working, but that is okay. You can add an extra afterburner in. I'm pretty sure that's what the extra part is. I didn't add it because I'm pretty straightforward, like it's nice and simple, cut and dry, boom, in the game, there it is. And at the moment, this will suffice with just one afterburner working, and that's fine with me. Now, the wings do open as well, like you do see in the movies and show, Clone Wars if you're not educated, and Revenge of the Sith, where it is more properly featured. So yes, the wings do open, the wheels retract, and it sounds awesome. Both have cannons, those both work. I mean, it'd be cool if they were like phaser, no, not phasers, that's Star Trek, like they actually shot like bolts of like lasers kind of thing coming out, which would be very cool. But we got cannons nonetheless. The missiles work as well, which is awesome, as you can't go wrong with that. And yeah, it handles very well. I was able to land this thing. As you guys know, I'm not the best at landing our vehicles in this game, but I was able to land this first try. But as per usual, we will do the good old fly around so that you guys can have a good look in cinematic view as it is, and I'll shoot the guns as per usual, make it look cinematic as it were, to actually show off this vehicle, because it is absolutely a stunning vehicle. I mean, I love Star Wars. If you love Star Wars, you'll love this vehicle too. And as per usual, if you want the mod in your game, feel free to head down to the description and the link will be there for it, and go show the creator the love he deserves for making these models. So Legionnaires, without further ado, let's hop back into our Titan and let's go park it in the hangar this time. There we go, nice and parked. That'll do. There we go. Now let's hop inside the beautiful ARC-170. Now there is a couple bugs with it, like the creator says, he does run around like a twit. Getting in it is a bit of a pain in the butt. But There is ways to do it. I will attempt to demonstrate it. I haven't actually tried it as of yet. There we go. Get on the wing. So this is the first time me actually trying to get in it. I've gotten out of it a couple times. You want to hop in it, Franklin? I mean, not Franklin. Come on. You're almost there. There we go. Alrighty. And you get that nice little sound of it, the canopy closing, which I found awesome, by the way, I must add. Now, we'll add our marker in, as we usually do, about there. So when we do start flying around, we'll put it into our good old, where is it? Auto drive, there it is. And we will up the speed, because why go slow? As fast as possible. Let's go, say, 200. 200 sounds like a good number to me, which is what we would like to also get on subscribers. So, you know, subscribers would be good. Now, this vehicle has two forms of takeoff. It has your standard up the runway and vertical takeoff. For this episode, we will do like they do in the show and do a runway takeoff. Because why the hell not? There we go. Very cool. For some reason it took off where it wasn't meant to, in a certain way. Now we'll get some altitude. Now, like I said, the wings do open and close, and when they do that, the wheels will retract, so let's demonstrate that now. Boop. Open the wings. Now that is just absolutely stunning, in my opinion. So this vehicle, like I said, is a very good rendition of the ARC-170. I don't know too much lore about the ARC-170, but I'd imagine there is quite a lot of it out there. Now, it is like I do know it is like a predecessor of the X-Wing, I'm pretty sure, which we have reviewed on the channel as well, so if you want to go through the playlist and go and have those a look-see. And as you can tell, it is a beautiful, beautiful ship and flies extremely well. Does so good. I mean, it's like the Batwing we did in the last episode. It does fly very well. It's got some serious speed, especially when you get closer to the ground, which we're going to do right now. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Careful, careful, because I'm not the best of flyers, but that's okay. I'm still getting better at doing this. But what we will do is, I think it's time we put this into automatic drone mode and put it into cinematic mode, and I shut my gob, and so that way you guys can enjoy the view of this beautiful ship flying when it wants to. There we go. Alright, Legionnaires, enjoy the video, the flying, and I will be back soon. One thing, like I was saying, now we're back. We are absolutely loving that the weapon system actually works from the actual cannon ports as they actually are meant to. I love that feature. And same with the missiles. The missiles come out the other part. But like I said, if it could use another little update, which would be to make it look like laser bolts coming out, in my opinion, that would look absolutely awesome. But if not possible, that's okay as well, in my opinion, because you still get an ARC-170 with 2 clones and an astromech. What could go wrong with that in my book? So, Legionnaires, I will shut my gob again after giving you that little bit of info there, and so that way you guys can watch. Alrighty, Legionnaires, we are back in control. let's land this beautiful machine. Let's see if I can do it first try again, eh? But we're not landing in the water, we want to land right there on the runway. So, wheels out, reduce speed. No, whoa, we're close. Oh. Well, not the most graceful of landings we've ever had, but we are here. There we go, Legionnaires. We are back on the ground, safe and sound. So, let's hop out of this beautiful machine and close out the episode.
Many tic-tacs later.
There we have it, Legionnaires, back on the ground, safe and sound, and with our beautiful Nissan Titan and the awesome ARC-170 from Star Wars itself behind us, and a nice backdrop there. I personally love that look. I think I might even use that as the thumbnail. So, Legionnaires, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it really, really does help us out. And there will be a link to the Patreon down in the description below, along with the mod to this particular model. Now, like I said, there's not much in the Patreon at the moment. It's just starting out, so please bear that in mind. But this video will be posted there as well. So, Legionnaires, thank you for your support as always, and until the next one.